Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. Fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, know I'll find you in my dreams. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality.
Okay, everyone, we are back. We are back, everyone. Welcome. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, let the fun begin. Yeah, we have to complete our conquest in our second account. Okay, first our main account. Wouldn't you agree?
This research looks promising indeed.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life.
Wouldn't you agree?
Make a little extra by selling them.
Ad Astra at
Sport is left. Okay, it's busy lemon cheesy. So one of these. Oh ho! This we can definitely take to level 10. 33, 40. Yeah, better let's do this one 2 times. And race artifact. 2, 1. So, most of the 5-star already maxed talent. So there's no other. Yuma Mizuki. Sacrificial fragment. Vaporized team, we have Mizuki, Furina, Shangling, Benny. We have Electro Charge now. Freeze team, double animo. No, more or less. Vaporize will be the best choice with Shangling, Benny, Furina, Mizuki. Mizuki team combo is not that great. Gaurav. Certainly we can do this. So 2 of these steely chains and 1 of ecilium. Let's do that. Leeway. Diligence. That's the one we'll do, and rest we'll go for that one.
Even when the night is gone, and even when the sky is hidden from view, still the moon shines its light upon you. If ever you find that the animals in Nodcry behave in ways you do not understand, just ask me and I will explain. You poor lost one.
Uglane, you're up! Ding dong water bomb!
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean. No more lies.
That one we'll do in the next one.
Don't trust your eyes uncritically. People only see what they want to, so don't be your own fool.
Not cry. Because it was the Elysium. Yeah, Elysium. Okay.
It all adds up. The deception ends here. No more lies. Let's see what you're made of. It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of.
From afar, see a pretty girl, chocolate caramel. She not the usual, this girl is not the.
Random. Very good.
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. Kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow.
How much is it? 140. 1, 3. Fine. We need a good circlet and a better feather. Okay, fine, guys.
Poor lost.
Ding dong water bomb! Go claw!
Can't hide the truth. Let's see what you're made of. No more lies.
Stay put!
Hurry.
Forest, protect us. Fly the frost moon of Aura.
Look, your rainbow! Don't be scared!
Can't hide the truth.
Leave this.
LIVECHAT! You on this! Stay put!
It all adds up. It all falls into place.
Look, your rainbow! There's one! You play! You're up!
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean. No more lies.
Still we didn't got a good artifact. Very good.
Stay put.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Okay, Sucro's birthday. So, not bad. Finish.
Emotion.
Yeah, sorry for the wait, everyone. Better let's move to our second account.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life.
But yes,
Ad Astra. I am sorry, but Ad Astra.
wait. How much was it? 300 plus 5. More than 40 pools. And we got D-Look. Yeah. Next character guaranteed, easy level.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity.
The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
PT touch कर लोगे. Yeah, I guaranteed. So let's see. I'm not going for doing next patch. I will skip doing all totally. I will rather either go for Varka or I will go for that one, that is Alice, for this account. Or I can even go for
He who
Columbina if I
wishes to
want.
peer into the abyss needs simply
Can
to
go
wander
both
through
account
Nod Cry
Columbina.
on a misty night.
That also we can do. Both account guaranteed.
This land holds nothing but adventures from all walks of life.
Ding dong, water bomb!
Here comes the catch. Busted.
Close your eyes. The night cometh.
Not too bad. And Thanos, yeah, you can definitely send your ID. Okay, I will definitely do the review.
Defensive mode engaged.
Flash attack! Chew on this!
Quietly now.
Here 14.
Look, the rainbow! Go clock!
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha. Cha.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Here's one!
Observe.
Observe. Easy. I'm not getting good artifacts.
Installation chamber.
Flash attack! Chew on this!
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Not do. Will not do. Just one good one we need for our
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Ding dong water bomb! Kerplunk!
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Be silent. To dust.
wow. Maxed out. Okay.
You look worried. Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
Now we can focus on the main quest, and with that everyone, if anyone wants to review their UID,
Add
they
Astra.
can definitely send their UID. Okay, I will definitely do editing for all of you, but one thing is that for non-members to get the review. Okay,
Thank you for
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers who are lots of life. Wouldn't you agree? This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? I better get me some alpacas. Wednesday called everything over.
Error.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? Better get me some alpacas. Wednesday called everything over. Yeah, make a little extra by selling their wool.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
For adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree? better get me some alpacas. Once they've hauled everything over to Snezhnaya, I can make a little extra by selling their wool.
Everything here is good enough. This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Some alpacas.
Everything here
Once they've
is
hauled
good
everything
enough
over
for
to
me.
Snezhnaya, I can make a little extra by selling their wool.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Let us have a modicum of patience for
sorry
the
for the wait, everyone.
richness
Sorry for the wait.
and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our...
Okay, we'll complete Act 2 first.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life.
This must be it. Oh. Doesn't look like there's any chance of us getting in with that ratnik guarding the door, though. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you...
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than we thought as well. Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in. No need to jump to conclusions.
But how are we supposed to get in at all?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter.
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single piercing strike from a polearm. We have performed a preliminary sweep of the crime scene to facilitate investigation. No obvious signs of a violent struggle. No damaged doors or windows. The culprit must have used some other means to enter the room unopposed before performing the deed.
Entering unopposed? So, do you think there's a chance that the culprit would usually have right of entry?
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is specifically that Flint's was seen and...
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but he has not replied.
Very odd indeed.
So, he's the prime suspect right now, right?
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come across a bit eccentric, but he does well in missions on the whole. He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know of. So he lacks the motive to commit such a terrible crime. But neither the eyewitness report nor the nature of the fatal wound itself are in his favor. So we are looking for him at present.
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go outside and discuss what we've seen. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. A sticky situation indeed. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence to prove this to anyone else. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of which will require a reasonable explanation.
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters, but it seems he hasn't gone at all. What could he be doing?
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit. Was it Flint's or Rerir in disguise?
Yeah! What reason would Flint's have to murder Sosie anyway?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so out in the wild, rather than in Nasha Town.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together. Plenty of chances there.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the intel we got back at the tavern? No one has ever seen a phantom that can take the form of other humans within the Wild Hunt. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge, likely so that he could act in secret under other guises.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you bump into the person you're imitating along the way?
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk, similar to how he came in disguise to obtain the moon marrow. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount the possibility that he might actually be the murderer himself. Not yet, at least. And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is a—
Then we've got to
Steady now.
We've tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too. I'll have you know that this is top secret information.
Don't worry. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush. Hey!
Oh, I was just imagining, setting aside the tossing him into a swirling, and think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as the unease grips the heart.
Yeah, you're right.
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be excessively afraid of Rarier, nor trust in Flints too lightly. This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within—
Oh, right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Hey!
Aha.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Just recently. Came into fashion just recently.
Observe.
Defensive mode engaged. Gotcha.
Flash attack! Chew on this!
The long sleep beckons.
Can. Instantly shifted. Siegewind specialty, well-balanced meal. Okay. Siegewind. That's the character I might go for in near future.
Whoa! The fog's really rolling in. Quick! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Come on, let's go see!
Not that far, I would say.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
This monster was lurking near the lamp. There's something, huh? The fight took place here. Did Flint leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flint's voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
How shall the Savior save themselves?
Ah! Poor Betty!
Quiet now.
Observe.
I have high power.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
Okay. I'm close to the finish shop.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the? It's stronger than before. Lantern, now!
It escaped again. This situation speaks for itself, I presume.
So, you were tangling with Rarer out here all by yourself.
So, that vile phantom hiding inside the Wild Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose and an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such ability...
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a... I sensed a power surging. I freely confess to being an avid collector. Afterwards, I wound up collecting It was only recently that they began...
Is that what rare...
I concur. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me, alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And were our places switched, would you discard it? No.
Yeah.
Only those who shoulder risk. Though, either way, it seems that I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. They alone have the ability to They usually don't pay my whereabouts. Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we...
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatch.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you...
Were he to use it. So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters. He worked so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little long. In truth, everyone had nothing the higher-ups would think. Whereas his subordinates would think. Wouldn't it? So he waited. And one that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerir's head.
Oh.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to
Could Rarer be angry that the Canon Sosi set up to fight?
Could you take me to the scene of the... We shall just have to exit.
Shower me with a dash of frosting. Smile.
Silence!
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
I like it.
A little amuse-bouche.
Bow your head.
Say cheese!
Okay.
We can get behind this feeling. Brilliance. As expected. She's still there.
I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a...
Yeah.
Let's stop here. Since you two can enter,
Oh?
you'll know when the time...
Pay language.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the...
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime. If there's anything else you'd like to look into... Sadly, but considering that
We'll do our part too. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation, once again.
Once again.
But we still Something the matter?
And with that, everyone, it will be really appreciated. Those who are new to our channel, be sure to like and sub the channel, guys. Just few more 70 to 100 subs, we can definitely do it. We can definitely reach 1k.
That looks like Flint's
100.
lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now? Oh, Paimon almost screamed out loud.
This lantern may have a rather peculiar shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it won't stand out in the dark. I calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive but let us leave such just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the wild hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major. But why do this?
To sow chaos by depriving the Lightkeepers of one of their commanders?
If the wild hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even the full force of Lightkeepers could stand against him, let alone the handful of us stationed in Noshatown. He would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. We must leave no stone unturned. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. May the ghost flame guide your spirit. May you rest in peace. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type. Yet here we are, grappling with this enigma he has left us.
Oh, if we can't get any leads, We might have to go back and find Nefer. Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the likelier he is to achieve his goal. Ugh, this is so frustrating! You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his mechanical arm is malfunctioning, right? It might have been broken in combat.
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this signal. We saw it before while repairing the cannon. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular maintenance, so the device has stopped operating. But the real problem is that... Yeah! He even helped us find the maintenance port! It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were repairing that cannon...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there was some way to prove it!
You mean Hintsa?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Let's fly!
Dividing the loot is often a cause of conflict, but luckily for you, I don't really need this stuff.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency.
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me. Just a moment. I need to check my records.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. But as it happened, I had run out of the required components. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated, having been designed by Aino personally. The parts, too, could only be made by her. As such, they usually... And I understood. And eventually, the parts arrived. What?
You've provided us with some very... We can't make everything public.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes...
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn, this flaw in his disguise.
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm was actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved.
This also has me stumped for the moment. The cannon has always been used to destroy the Wild Hunt, and it works as intended. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Okay.
Phew, back inside. We can...
I suppose we could all take a moment. Had you already sensed the unique power within my... I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we...
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him?
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at.
All right. I suppose your deductions have been quite correct. Sure, you know humans well, but some things that humans would consider...
So...
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of... This race is no longer of any importance. But they still exist.
We've heard some scattered legends, but...
I once turned my heart toward humanity. And thus did I experience loss. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, would it not be better then to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw...
Is that why...
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps but I was freshly awoken. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the final night cemetery. Well, not
Doesn't...
Well, I believe it. Nonetheless. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Oh, I'll be fine. Can
you even go back there right now?
Thanks for the reminder. I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have... And even if someone is waiting,
All right then. We'll trust you.
I didn't take you... Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret.
Paimon's lips are sealed too.
All right. Thanks.
can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow. So much noise. What's going on this time?
The commotion is that Flinch is here.
Hey! Where's Flint? We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too, huh?
What happened? Did something leak out? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? Well, what do you mean? Duh! This is so it's not like all the unusual stuff. Okay!
Hey! My apologies.
Hold on!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have—
And what hole did you crawl out?
A watering hole, of course. Who'd have guessed people like you would—
This is a matter of exactly.
Oh, don't I now? But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the wreck.
Wait! It's...
All right.
Oh, all right then.
Well,
Come on,
No sign of Flint.
But how can that be?
Done searching, are we? So, Paimon?
Yeah,
My inside man with the— Then, early this morning, everyone started and amidst it all—
So, did...
And that's where Yehoda, while everyone was...
I got her to climb up to a—
Aw, come on, Pop.
We initially intended to bring
Boss
Flint's
sniff.
back to the curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected— I imagine, though—
Might he intend to come...
Well,
Oh?
what Paimon means to say...
All right, then. Yehoda, contact the others. Let's have this discussion over at my place.
Here's the thing.
Our drink recommendations? Drink less.
The whistle sound, I like it.
I see.
Is he gonna be okay?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone...
In that case...
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collect—
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the town? Some of these must have been
This much is pretty...
Maybe... 'cause that'd be more efficient than...
Yeah! I'm confident. Oh, why don't we find a...
Our lab could certainly accomplish.
In other words...
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased. Meanwhile,
Then we best act fast.
A feeling we all
there are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently.
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our work.
The curatorium will handle it.
And we Frostmoon Scions.
Paimon. Never mind you. Let's head out then. We'll meet.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now.
Gotcha. Stick.
Huh. Anyone seen the lantern?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
Take me up!
We cannot access this room for the time being. Oh, we'll go to that place.
Oh, no one's guarding this place.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Nodcry's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost!
Just a second, everyone.
That file suddenly moved by itself. This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just gotta happen?
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself. Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that.
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey, another file's moving.
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Huh. Okay then. Paimon will read this one. Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
Alright. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But why?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed. Despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order.
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, Should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything. It's hard to explain in detail, but basically, your reasoning makes sense.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly? That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here.
Humans. You never. But it is also thanks to you that I've.
You've messed with the cannon again!
But will the inhabit, when all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look? This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all. The zealous worship of power.
You were waiting for us to leave.
Of course. In their folly. The townspeople.
Well, sir, you look most pleased. See this fragment? It what?
Sorry.
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even every last fragment calls to me. Sooner.
What do you even say?
Huh.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete but each time, while that which you hold in your hand.
So that's why it responded.
Only by retrieving the.
Hence, you fired that.
Are you completely crazy?
Dying? What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. I've adapted to this. It will not be a full restoration. Still, I suspect the Kuraki will have rendered you down to.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety.
You're here. Looks like the Yehoda's gone into.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out, but that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis. So they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make.
How could they still be thinking of
Unprecedented danger brings even those who flee after all.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their action.
Affirmative. We must quell the.
Well, about that. People have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. What?
They might. If for example, he might have spread a rumor that the wild hunt would take your form.
Possibility. High. We will face strong resistance.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. Oh, you're back. The Traveler...
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target?
Assessing risk level.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared...
And we must ensure that her trust in us...
Someone help me!
Is it third or second still? Oh, we're still in Act 2. Interesting. Act 2 was so big. It was still Rerir get his form back. After that it ended. Interesting. Fine. So we did a good amount of progression here, everyone. But let's do one thing. Let's do just a bit of weathering. After that, we'll stop here for today. Okay. We did all the progression we need to do. But let's do one thing. Let's do a bit of weathering. Yeah, it's full. See what we are getting is double at. Definitely keeping this.
Dismantle.
21-1-3.
Scissors.
Scissors at the ready.
Scissors at the ready.
Just a second, everyone.
That's not it. It's this one.
Okay.
Off you go then. Off you go then. Flicker into form. To pieces! Come, meet your end. This ends here. Connection substructure integrity. Wind tide.
Waves follow. The wicked will face judgment.
Dismantle. Flicker into form. Good. Down to the micron.
Down to the mic.
Flicker into form. Exile in a blast. Structural collapse. Break apart. A pivotal moment.
Wind calls. Waves follow.
Hopefully this helps.
We'll face judgment. Annihilation.
Lifeline block. To pieces.
Cutting through the numbers.
Click.
Down to the micro. Collapse.
Obstruction.
Okay. Oh.
That's not it. It's this one. Let's see. Oh, also we need to get an attack. We have to see that. Power damage bonus. What resonance? Normal attack, resonance skill, intro skill, normal attack. Scissors at the ready.
Just doing one more. Would be more than enough.
Flicker into form. Nothingness. Deconstructed.
This ends here.
Can we get it? No. It will take 6. Okay, we have to see. Business skill, then this. Naughty bad. Black 2. Okay.
Flicker into form. Great. Down to the micron. Pieces. Break apart. Destruction. Exile. In a blast. Come. Meet your end. Dismantle.
Wind calls. Waves follow.
Hopefully this helps.
We'll face judgment.
Perish. Such is that lesson.
Destroy.
Tether snap.
Okay. So it does work. Fine. That we have completed. Chisar, Raguna City, Seuk. Fine. Yeah. Just got Jesus, so I highly doubt. Okay, fine. So better let's do one thing, everyone. Let's stop our timing and let's see you all next time. Okay, it was good to be with you all. See you all again next time, everyone, and bye. See you all next time.